Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Will there be a World War III? We are going to show you the prediction in the video. These are the three biggest possibilities of a third World War I. Russia invades Ukraine, and the EU responds aggressively, pulling NATO into a massive conflict. 2. The nations of the Middle East invade Israel, which receives American support. The Russians back the aggressors and could go to war with the USA. 3. North and South Korea go to war, and the US and Japan assists the South Koreans. China invades South Korea and Taiwan and declares war on the United States. Russia supports China and joins their war. World War III. Nostradamus predicted terrible battle in 2024. As U.S. bombs Yemen's 16th century seer, Nostradamus predicted there would be a war at sea. And with Yemeni rebels targeting commercial shipping and NATO naval assets in the Middle East, he may be about to be proved correct. Fortune teller. Nostradamus has been startlingly close with many of his predictions about the future, and it seems that the escalation in hostilities in the Red Sea is going to lead to another prophecy coming true. In his book, Nostradamus predicted that the world will witness a terrible naval war in 2024. He predicted that red adversary will become pale with fear, putting the great ocean in dread. While some people interpret this as referring to China and Taiwan, the attacks by Houthis on ships in the Red Sea may be closer to the mark. America and Britain have just launched brutal missile strikes on areas in the west of Yemen controlled by the Iranian-backed rebels, which has sparked vows of fierce retaliation from the Shia group who have been engaged in a years-long war with Sunni Saudi Arabia, which has itself been backed and armed by the US and its allies. Why is NATO preparing for World War III? Last week was a truly strange time in the British Isles. In his first major speech as British Defense Secretary, Grant Shapps said that Britain should prepare for war with China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea in the next 5 years. Meanwhile, in Dublin, Chinese Premier Li Qiang met Irish Taoiseach Leo Varadkar and touted the huge potential of deeper economic and trade cooperation between the two countries. Ireland and Britain are both close allies of the United States and are stitched into the same global security architecture. Why then is one country preparing for war while the other is boosting ties with the supposed enemy? The only possible answer to this question is that the Irish government does not think such a conflict is going to take place. So who does? The answer appears to be NATO, which last week announced it would begin drills for a third world war. Yes, NATO wants to prepare for World War III, that is, a global conflict which would likely escalate into a nuclear war and destroy the world. At surface level, it would appear as if the adults have left the room. A closer look provides even more evidence of this. Doomsday, prepping. A nuclear blast can and will be devastating. The doom and gloom is why a lot of people don't prepare for it. However, in today's climate, we have enough advancements in technology to start anew should we ever come under attack. But you must be prepared for worse. 3 things to look into today. Start preparing your emergency survival kit. Now, there are tons of stuff you can hoard for a bad day. This may include non-perishable goods, water, battery-powered radio, secluded energy source, flashlights, batteries, etc. Locate a safe place to stay during the blast and to store your goods. Now, this is going to be more difficult than the first one. See if your community has designated fallout shelters. Identify these and look into getting on a list to make sure you can go there in case of an attack. This website has great insights into finding shelters near you. If there are none, next best option are windowless structures and basements, cellars. Create an emergency plan with your loved ones. Make sure everyone is aware of where each of you will be and where to meet up after a nuclear event. Sometimes not knowing if your family is okay is worse than enduring the event yourself. Strategize and figure out each person's nearest shelter to their home, local grocery store, work, or school. Keep the plan with your emergency supplies and update often, 1 to 3 months. Thank you for watching. Do you think there will be a third world war? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more.